figure I'll keep this door.
So we got these few vehicles over here. I'm trying to scrap this camper in place, and then the Mustang is John's, and we've got to figure out what his plan is with that. And then we're trying to figure out if we know where the key to the Explorer is or what else is wrong with it. And somebody's coming to get the Jeep. He's going to come get that truck too and try to get this whole space cleaned up, because I've got to build where those vehicles are at starting tomorrow. Alright, let's see. Is there any easy path down to that Caterpillar truck?
So I was thinking, throw it down there and hang around here. It should be easier than going straight down.
It's like a bottle of oil in a little cave down here.
Gross.
Let's see. See how that works for me. We had some good results. I want to get down there and then move this connection a little bit further down onto it so that it kind of rolls up the hill.
See how that goes.
Whoops.
Keep going. Stop. There. Tearing up the yard. Poor yard. Stop! Antifreeze.
Texaco. Just trying to drag this jack over here. We get one of these cars lifted up so that they can start pumping the wheels up. There's a few flat tires on these. I'm gonna carry this thing the rest of the way through this mud. Alright, it's gonna rain today. Trying to get all this stuff moved out of the way of the build. So we got all our materials in today. The reason I'm jacking this up is because this tire has come unbeaded from the rim, and airing it up with it on the ground would not allow it to reform. So now we're gonna go over to where we have electricity, where the air compressor was charging up. It's a small air compressor because I just didn't want to lug the big one down. Bead on the back top of the rim. Damn it. Let me try to increase the pressure. I might have to clean off this bead surface somehow. Yeah, that worked. Come on. Curious as it gets tighter exactly what it looks like will happen in here. If it's going to slide around or something, I'm not sure, but let's see what happens if I pull on it a little bit.
We'll see how this goes.
Yep.
Make sure all your brakes are not activated.
Yep. Oh, that's not a good start.
Get more distance here.
Oh, I think we broke off. It doesn't look like it broke anything.
No, I think it wasn't wrapped around in a substantial fashion. I was hoping that it would just have like the half wrap around the framing units would be enough to keep it kind of clipped in place. Okay, so they are supposed to screw out. It's either like in anchors in there, but it's just not working. So I'm just gonna pry them out for now, and we'll figure that out later.
Cameraman in danger. We have the tools. We have the technology. looks sturdy.
The metal underneath this thing is.
This thing was part of the frame.
Get off this thing for a second. I'm going to tuck it up, and then you'll just pull this back and grab it from right here.
Okay.
And then we're going to put it over there.
Can you reach it? Oh, a little further.
Now, let's see. Let me think here. Okay, hold on.
Oh, it's not on. Damn.
Yeah, in fact, it sounded like it broke or something.
Your GoPro's right there.
A little bit. Take the wheels back here. Get all these little pieces picked up. Alright. Yeah, it sounds busted or something. Maybe I should just go get the other compressor. You want to help me carry that down real quick?
Joke's on him. He's not going to be able to move it until I get there.
Hold that handle.
We should keep that down here in the shed.
Working.
Yeah, you ready?
Neutral. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm in neutral.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
Yeah. Okay. You're pulling. Oh.
And do you roll back when I go back?
Yeah.
When I stop, put your foot on the brakes.
All right.
Not right now, but when I
Yeah.
stop,
Yeah. I know. I know.
Yep. Good. Then I'm going to back up and get some momentum to hold the brake until I tell you.
Okay.
You're
No,
on the brake,
I'm
so
I'm all the way down, flooring it with the brakes.
now it's working. Hold them there.
Yeah.
And let them
Yeah. Up. You know, the tractor would have more towing capabilities.
Yeah, we probably need to go get the tractor. Tractor.
You wanna hit this bathroom?
Sure. Well, we've gotten the Mustang moved out of the way by now. Ran out of daylight taking apart the camper over there last night, and now I'm gonna see if I can start taking the camper apart again. We got the materials for the chicken coop here and for a couple other projects that I bought at the same time as this, and we're gonna see. We've been taking the windows and doors and stuff off this camper, and I'm gonna see if I can get some of this cabinetry and this sink and stovetop out of here before I try to take this whole thing apart. Because I don't really want to have to tow it and figure out a whole bunch of stuff to do with it. I'd just rather take the whole thing apart in place, basically. The painted rock in the camper that I guess maybe we'll add to some part of what we're doing here. Let's get all this random jazz taken out. I'm gonna go throw this away and grab one of those rolling trash cans to bring over here. This is good. I think I'm just gonna throw this away. This thing has some holes in it, but I think I can put it in a bag in a minute. Wonder if the duck inflates. Not gonna put my mouth on it. I don't know if I want this. I'm not gonna keep that. Got an S1 square driver bit here that we're going to be using to take off all these cabinet door hinges. Because the hinges and doors are in good shape, and I'm sure I could use them for something. Old wallpaper is interesting. What is that? Ooh. Oh my god, I feel like my dad had this exact stupid little clock on his desk at his Goodyear tire store in Trinidad, Colorado. Oh man, I feel like I remember playing with this exact device like 25 years ago. What the heck? ignition off so it doesn't run the battery out further. Pull it this way away from my pile of lumber. I just got back from doing a couple of looking at a couple of jobs that I've got to finish tomorrow and the next day, but for now I'm back trying to get this camper apart. I think I missed video of pulling it around in this direction. A pile of panels instead of a well-structured shape like it is. Let's see. What do I want to do to it next? Because I'm trying to keep it from falling apart into the vehicle or into the shed.
You just pull it back this way.
Yeah, but it rolls instead of drags. That's the problem. You'll see. Maybe I'll hook it low and try to get it out of the way. You want to move these jacks for me? Hey. My foot hurts so bad, I don't know why. All right.
All right. I don't know, man.
Let's see what to rip on next here. Watch out. She's almost gonna come down. That's why I want to rip on the top to crush and roll it. So.
Is there a window spot up there?
Yep. And we'll hook it and bring it through.
Risky business. Oh shit.
I kicked it into gear accidentally. Whoops. I got off of it too quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go.
Hold on a second.
What is it?
It's propane tank out
Oh.
here.
Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, I don't think it's gonna split. I was wrong.
What's in this panel? Is that the furnace? That's, yeah, I think that's the heater. Let's unplug it.
What are you gonna do with this?
Well, gonna do a dump run. I might buy another trailer. John always just suggests that I use his, but I think for this, if we're gonna do a dump run, we'll take all the aluminum that we want, maybe separate out some wood for burning, and then just take the light stuff as much as we can, you know, plastic, fiberglass, anything that we don't want to throw in a fire, this roof, put it on the flatbed, strap up the couch on top of it, take it to the dump.
Okay.
But I do want to keep a lot of the aluminum. It's not bad stuff. Just to keep the dump weight down and to save something I might use for like temporary roofing or something. I think if we bash this up with a sledgehammer a little bit, it'll come the rest of the way apart, and then it'll be really easy to just pick apart. But I'm going to use the channel locks to try to get some of this siding off. What a mess.
Oh no. Oh.
Hey, do you think the warranty's still good? Hey, troubleshooting list for this camper. Let's see.
Nice.
What is this for? Is this for the heater? Yeah, I think so. Jack bent. Oh no, this is the camper troubleshooting guide. Okay, problem, jack bent. That means the jack tubes are bent. Cure, replace parts or jack. The bottom of it is wet.
I wonder if it tells you what to do in this scenario.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we got all of these things. camper's mostly gone. Just picking up the pieces. Gonna try to get rid of as much as we can here. Alright, we're just going to get rid of a little bit more of this camper and get the space cleaned up. Tomorrow we start the build of the coop. And the camper's pretty much out of here. You got this thing mostly all demolished and gone and cleaned up. Fiberglass all thrown away and the wood all burned up. And we just have kind of a pile of metal paneling and some windows in the door left. Kept the cabinet faces and a bunch of other hardware too. There's a lot of stuff that came out of it actually. But we just got to throw away most of this roof and the fridge and I guess heater box or propane storage box or whatever that was that got crunched up over there. Yeah, that's the heater unit. So heater and that crunched up steel box and the refrigerator need to be thrown away, but a lot of stuff didn't need to go into the garbage, so that's nice. Finish cleaning up here, and then I'm going to pull these strings to figure out like how far this way the wall should be, or the edge of what I'm measuring from should be, and then same on this side, and check the distance at different parts of the string to make sure that they're parallel. And then I can measure the distance from that wall that I want the post holes to be, dig the post holes, put the posts in, and then build the box around them, fill in the deck with joists, put on the flooring, and then we'll be ready for the sole plate and walls.